I've never used a menstrual cup, but I think this article is definitely
tried it
convincing. And my friends who have all speak very highly of them.
Hey, the results are in. How did I like the menstrual cup? I loved it. I loved it. First of all, I didn't even know the menstrual cup existed until a few months ago. I think I kind of heard about it and I'm like, that sounds really nasty and I don't want a cup in there. And then a bunch of you guys started telling me when I was talking about my period last month to try it. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. And
menstrual cups are growing in popularity, but what do they actually do? Are you actually sticking up a cup in your vajayjay to catch blood? Essentially.
Yeah.
Essentially, that is what you're doing.
That's like exactly it.
So it sounds kind of funky at first, right? Because we're used to tampons and sanitary napkins and things of that nature. But menstrual cups are actually growing in popularity because they actually have a lot of benefits that tampons and sanitary napkins don't have. Now, the reusable menstrual product has some obvious benefits, such as being eco-friendly and cost-effective. But many people still have reservations about trying them, right? Now, if you're just used to seeing commercials about 2 different kinds of products that you can use, this seems a little scary, right?
I feel like every girl was nervous about trying tampons as well. So
first,
you can put yourself like back in that space.
Because you're sticking something up your hoo-ha, and sometimes you got to use your hands, and maybe
you're like a teenager. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Now, a common concern about menstrual cups is that the product can be leaky and disruptive of daily activities. People who menstruate release about 1.5 ounces of blood during their period. And their models of menstrual cups can hold between 0.85 ounces and 1 ounces of blood without leaking. So, and obviously, if you're releasing 1.5 ounces of blood during your entire period, this will hold that amount of liquid, but you won't want to keep it in that often, right? I mean, we're all scared of toxic shock syndrome, so you got to take it out, wash it, do the whole, thing. Now, while flow can vary in heaviness from person to person and from cycle to cycle, there's no doubt that menstrual cups require less daily maintenance than other products. So that's a huge bonus. And there were some women within this article who talked about their experience with menstrual cups, and they said that they experienced less leaking with this than they had with tampons.
Okay.
Another worry people express about switching to menstrual cups is the fear that the product will cause more discomfort, pain, or health complications. So, yeah, you're sticking up a cup up there.
Great.
But it's, made out of plastic, so it's moldable and it expands. I mean, when you think about how big your tampon can expand, you get a little bit more of an idea. But another, benefit to it is that they warm up to match the temperature of your body. So people actually forget that they have them inside. Whereas, like, when you have a tampon and you always kind of know it's there, when you walk around and things like that, you know it's there. Whereas this, I guess, is less noticeable.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The majority of menstrual cups are made of medical grade rubber or silicone, which creates less interference with your vagina's pH levels and healthy bacteria. I mean, that's the biggest problem with a lot of tampons because they're drying.
I was just about to say that, literally just about to say they're drying, and these are not drying.
And they have chemicals, especially if you get like scented ones and things like that, that's so bad for your vagina. Menstrual cups can save you money in the long run, right?
Right.
Because on average, women who are menstruating, or menstruating people, I should say, spend about $2,000 on tampons in their lifetime.
That's crazy.
Which is a ton of money.
Right.
Because there is a luxury tax on tampons, but we're not getting into that. Versus $15 to $40 for a menstrual cup you can reuse for 2 or so years. So it's a higher upfront cost, but over time you save money. So for people, one of the downsides of these is that for people who may not have that upfront cost, yeah, that's hard, right?
If you're like paycheck to paycheck, it's like, yeah, and you're already budgeting out that,